On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term, "Do you have to pay for an Amber Alert?" was searched. On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, "How to take money from a register without being caught," was searched. On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, "Birmingham bus station," was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted. There were 2 searches related to Amber Alerts on a computer at Carlee's place of employment, including one regarding the maximum age of an Amber Alert. There were other searches on Carlee's phone that appeared to shed some light on her mindset, but out of respect for her privacy, we will not be releasing the content of the...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Tough Topic. My name is Brittany. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. However, I am a little bit stunned on the information that I just listened to. I watched the press conference for Carlee Russell, and my oh my, was I shocked. Of course, I had a little bit of doubt in my mind that her story was real. I have my reasons. I've explained it in my previous videos. You can actually go to my playlist that says Carlee Russell. There were some inconsistencies that led me to believe that this story was not as truthful as she wants it to be. So I'm going to start by saying the press conference, of course, initially started out giving facts, details about her initial disappearance, explaining what they did to search for her, explaining how the community and everyone in the surrounding areas came together to search for Carlee. They also got into detail about the 911 calls. They actually played her 911 call, which I will hopefully link that below so you guys can listen. I just don't want this video to be too long, but I do want to discuss some other things that really stood out to me. You guys are going to just be blown away with this. One of the things that they said that was really, really eye-opening, her 911 call, as she was sitting on the phone with them, she drove 600 yards while she was on the phone. Now, they could see this because she had like Life 360 app and other things that can determine how long she was driving as she was on the phone with 911. So, you know, technology is great nowadays. So she drove 6 football fields as she was on the phone explaining that she saw a toddler. Now get this, when she explained she saw the toddler, they asked, what age does the child look? And she said about 3 or 4. They then asked, what is the child wearing? And she said a t-shirt and a diaper. Now, I don't know if she has children in her family or nephews, nieces, whatever, but a 3 or 4-year-old probably wouldn't be wearing a diaper. I understand some people have kids that, you know, still have accidents on themselves. I get that, but I don't think they would be walking on the side of the road with a diaper. Police chief explained that they were unable to verify her statement. Her statement claimed that a man came out of the trees. He had her to jump over the fence. He picked her up. He told her that he was checking on the child. She had to run through a lot of woods. She escaped, but then she was caught again. And the man had like orange hair and a bald spot in the middle. She was fed Cheez-Its, and there was a woman, but she couldn't tell. She was blindfolded. This is all insane, almost as if she took it straight from a movie. Speaking of movies, as you see in the clip I shared before I started my video, police chief said that they also got her phone and did some thorough research with forensics of her search history. Her search history was things like, how do you take money from a register? Do you pay for an Amber Alert? Also looked up the movie Taken, Birmingham bus station. All of these is things that she searched within the last few days. So the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th, which means This was all pre-planned. This was no, oops, oh my gosh, someone came and got me. Even if she were to switch it up and say, okay, I had a friend that took me somewhere. I didn't know where I was. We got in an argument. She couldn't even use that because everything is shown in her phone of what she was researching. Now, although that evidence is kind of like circumstantial evidence and not really physical evidence, let's get to the other part. So then she steals from her job a bathrobe, toilet paper, and she had $150 in cash in her sock. Now, I did hear this story before this statement was even released, but I was like, there's no way. There's no way. This is a nursing student. She seems to have her head on straight. There's no way she would have stolen from her job, but she did. She goes to Target. As I put in my previous video, she did make her a Target run, but she sat in the parking lot for about an hour before she actually headed to the food place to get food. Now, also get this, the snacks were not in the car, neither were the items that she stole from her job. So it's almost as if she wanted to have these things to make her comfortable while she was going to be away. Also, it looks like she was planning to go to Nashville, according to the statement the police chief made. This is all just very I think it's more upsetting to me than shocking, just because I actually had a little ounce of hope that some of her story was true, as far as, okay, maybe she just really didn't see a baby. Maybe it was someone else. Maybe it was someone that was trying to take her that she knew. But none of it is true. And it is so upsetting to me. I want you guys to watch the entire press conference. It's going to make the hair stick up on your arms. A lot of people had questions about their parents. Did they know about it? The police chief said the parents are believing her story, regardless of what evidence that they found. So we don't know that. And they did disclose that this is still an ongoing investigation. So they still got more details that they have to put together to even know if any family members were in on it, because it said when they checked her phone, she talked to several people before she even made the 911 call. Also, on top of that, people are wondering what is going to be the consequence of Carlee making all this stuff up. We don't know what that is yet, because they have to gather all of their evidence, all the forensics, all the information before they can even, I guess, subpoena her or arrest her or whatever the next steps would be. But this is not good. We see what happened to Jesse Smollett. If you don't know who he is, he's a star on Empire. He faked his own kidnapping. I mean, he went to jail. So I would love to hear you guys' comments below. I actually will do another video with more details about the entire press conference. So please hit like and subscribe if you want more updates. I appreciate you guys listening and watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.